Hi everybody! It's almost back to school time. This is Miss Salko, your school director, and there's 3 very important things that we must follow for back to school. The first one is you gotta stay home if you're sick. Just one symptom keeps your child at home. Okay, so here we are entering the building, and I'm sorry, but only staff and students will be permitted in the building this year, and that's to keep all of us safe. Second most important thing is frequent hand washing. We have it built into the kids' schedule here at school, and we just need you to remind the kids of that at home. We also have hand sanitizer as soon as they enter for the day. So frequent hand washing and use of hand sanitizer when hand washing is not available. Second most important thing. The third most important thing, and something that is difficult for all of us, adults and children alike, is 6 feet social distancing. So when we're coming in from the playground, we have to make sure that we are 6 feet apart. Here at Ethos, not only do we have our 6-foot markers on the ground, but we have square tiles, and each one of those tiles is 1 foot. Therefore, at all times at school, we need to have 6 squares between me and anybody else. Parents, another thing that'll really help us all out this year is please send your child with a reusable water bottle that's clearly labeled with his or her name. As you can see, our water fountains are closed, but they can fill their water bottle up right here at the water fountain. So please send a water bottle each and every day. Drinking water and staying hydrated is super important for a healthy life.
In order to have a smooth arrival at school each day and start our day off positive, we need all parents to fill out the COVID screening symptoms for students that Ms. Garcia sent you. If you fill that out prior to coming to school or while you're waiting in the car line, then one of our administrative staff will check temperatures as needed while you show our administrative personnel the confirmation of the COVID screening checklist that you've already completed. Thanks so much for helping us make this a smooth arrival to school and for being patient while we work it out.
Because parents and guests are not allowed to enter the building this year, late arrivals and early dismissals have a 3-step process. First, pull up to the building and call the office regarding your child's needs. Please do not call ahead before arriving at school. Second, get out of your car to use our mobile sign-in and out station. And third, wait in your car for an Ethos staff member to receive or deliver your child.
So parents, this is a really important conversation to have with your child, and it's called clear communication. Our entire team has been trained to listen to your children if they have symptoms of COVID. So they have to make sure that they're communicating clearly. And I'll just give you one example. We just had a call from a teacher in the multi-purpose room who's sending a child up to the office because he said his stomach hurt. When a teacher calls, Miss Paulina here has to suit up entirely in her COVID protective wear, her PPE equipment. So we have to make sure that this is a legitimate illness because we want to take care of that and send your child home. But we also have to make sure that it's not unclear communication. Okay, so let's see what's going on with our friend Alex. Go ahead. What's going on, Alex?
My stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts? Did you eat breakfast?
Yes.
Did you eat lunch?
No.
No, you didn't eat lunch. Why didn't you eat lunch?
Because I didn't like it.
Oh. So Alex, what's really going on? Does your stomach hurt? Or are you hungry because you didn't like lunch?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. So this year, you know about COVID? It's really important that you communicate clearly. So next time this happens, tell your teacher that you're hungry because you don't like lunch. Because if you say your stomach hurts, number 1, Miss Paulina has to suit up here in her PPE. And number 2, we have to send you home. It's really important that you communicate clearly this year. Okay? Elbow bump. Parents, clear communication is very, very important. Here are other things that the kids might say that we see as symptoms. If a child has their head on the desk all day and seems very lethargic, that's fatigue, right? That's a symptom. So we have to get our kids to not have their heads on the desk. Also, if a child says, I have a headache, we have absolutely zero way of knowing what is going on inside their head. So we can't have kids saying they have a headache if it might be something else. Maybe they're tired or something else. Another symptom is they can't say that they're cold. If it's 110 degrees and they come into a classroom from being outside and they say they're cold, that's chills to us. And lastly, this is a year like none other. So congestion, runny nose, or cough, those are all symptoms that we must send children home. In previous years, we wouldn't have sent your kid home for that. It might have been allergies or a little bit of a cold, but this year, we have to send them home with those symptoms. Please talk to your child about clear communication. Okay, parents, a lot of you have had some questions about the face covering policy. So let's just clear it up. Number one, the face covering policy is a requirement from the governor's order. It is not something that we chose, but is a requirement for face coverings in schools. It's posted on our website, and you can read it at any time, and it comes right from the CDC. What that means is that all staff members and all students need to have a cloth face covering or the disposable kind that they wear over their nose and mouth. I know the neck gaiters and the bandanas are really, really cool. However, the CDC does not recommend those, so we're just not going to use them on our campus. The plastic face shields are also not recommended as the only face covering by the CDC. Plastic face shields are only allowed as a substitute for a cloth face covering by those who are truly unable to wear a mask. So are the kids going to have to keep them on all day, every day? When the kids are in the classroom and they are eating, because all meals will take place in the classroom. When they are eating or drinking, they can obviously take their masks off. I'm clearly 6 feet apart from my neighbor with our reduced class sizes. Also, when the kids are outside playing and they're in independent play and it's warm outside, they won't have to have their face coverings on. We know that it's going to be harder for the little ones than our older students, but we all got to work at this together because it's proven to keep us all safe. So clear communication. One of the most important things about clear communication and transparent communication is we care. We care about your child. We care about your family. We care about your extended family. We care about our staff and all of our students. So it's really important that your child is comfortable communicating if they really are sick. That's the only way we know. And we hope that you're comfortable reporting to us if you happen to go get tested and there's a positive result. We know that we can make this happen together and keep our community safe and keep our school open. So let's do this together.